Champion. It's your brother Jay Black, aka Black Man. We are here. I want to discuss a few things. Shout out to Rum Nitty, No Let Up, one of the best rappers in the game. We're not going to just stop at punchlines. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Nitty can rap very well. Only thing he doesn't really care to do is angles. Other than that, all across the board, this man is very versatile. Shout out to Let's Talk Battle Rap. You know, he kept bringing up his round two versus Cortez and how he angled against the money. Ridiculous. When Nitty's on one, he's literally one of the best. You know what I'm saying? But he did an interview. He had a call out. He called out a few names. And I like call outs. I think call outs is what's needed. I think the smoke is what's needed. You know what I'm saying? I think you wanted to best someone and let it be known as what's needed. Conceited, how you doing? If you're not too busy wilding out, we want to word with you for 10 seconds. Your throne is in question, sir. You let this man Rum Nitty breathe for too long. We have newer and new fans every day. And the more new fans you have, the more the history gets pushed out or isn't reminded about. Pardon me, every few. I think somebody said this in one of the sports shows, like, okay, as the years progress, they're gonna forget more about Jordan and talk more about LeBron. I won't. I won't. That tweet or whatever, that quote doesn't apply to me. Never gonna forget Jordan and never gonna forget Kobe. Facts. And I'm gonna teach my kids about Kobe and Jordan. That's neither here nor there, but you get what I'm trying to say. Pardon me for, going off that way. But in battle rap, it's in its infancy, which means a lot didn't occur and a lot isn't stamped. A lot wasn't documented. That's why we got Champion of the Year and stuff like that. Shout out to LTBR. Shout out to Black Compass. Everybody, that's documenting stuff and saying, okay, you can go back in the files. The files weren't even created back in the times. You understand me? The files weren't there. So the files we have now is saying nitty. And it's very extensive. It's going through years. It's piling up. We're talking, who's the punch? Let's say punchlines. Look, we just gonna say punchlines. Who's the best punchline guy in 2022? Chat. I don't want to say it. Who is it? The best punchline person in 2022. Chat, please. I need y'all to say a name. Say a name for me, please. Nitty. Clear. Nitty. Let's do this again. For 2021, who was the best? Somebody said Fonz. Shout out to Fonz. Fonz makers way up there. 2021, who's the best punchline person? Nitty. Got a few that say Ab, okay. Nitty. That's 2 years. Let's keep going. I said 2022, 2021. 2022 name is, really finished yet. 2020. Nitty. Chess. Nitty. Rum and Av. Nitty. Easy. Nitty. 2019, who's the best punchline person? Nitty. Somebody said JC Big K. Nitty, Av, Geechee, Nitty, Twerk. Some of y'all trying to troll, that's cool. I appreciate it, but it's Nitty. My point I'm trying to make is you can go back again in 2018. You can go back again in 2017. You know what I'm saying? And then 2016, it gets a little wavy. But that's years. That's half a decade where you can solidify a person, for being in your spot. Conceded it's time that you at least attempt to try to shut this down and absorb Rum Nitty's momentum. Listen, I want you to cheat. I think Nitty is that good, and he also believes he's that good that you can even cheat. You could take 6 months to write your rounds. And then be like, what Nitty talking about? I was busy getting money. Where Rum Nitty at? even do that. All I'm saying is come outside. Conceited. We still respect and love what you've done for the culture, but it's time to come outside. If you get a check or a bag for anybody, let's let it be Nitty. You know, Jay Black, I don't shout at Jay Black, man. I like that guy too much, but he said to warm up battle versus Conceited. If you want to check, you go ahead and do that. If you want to check, you go ahead and take that Logan Paul, Jake Paul fight. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come back punching, but you want it to be, a bag chase, you go ahead and take Logan Paul and Jake Paul. But if you want that respect, you come see Canelo. You come see Canelo, Khan. You come see Canelo, Khan. You understand me? We gonna watch you versus Jake Paul and Logan Paul, but we gonna respect him when you fight Canelo. All right, that's my take on that right there, Rum Nitty versus Khan. This is where we gotta turn on Nitty. Shout out to Rum Nitty, but it's belovedhood. You notice I'm always in a great hoodie regardless. We always in a great hoodie. That's a difficult fight for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Belovedhood will, trounce on their next opponent. So my advice to you, Nitty, is let Lux take care of someone else before you. Because the smoke that's going to be available for the next opposition is going to be very crazy, bro. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want the next load of, you know what I'm saying? The thing about being tired is that you go to sleep. Y'all keep bringing up, oh, he got tired in the third. It's cool. We was tired. We was tired. Okay, but when you get tired, you go to sleep. And then you wake up. And then you wake up. And when you wake up, you're fully rested and you have energy. You don't want that. That's not for you. That's not what you want. Danny Myers said, oh, you're going to punch his head off. And? Let me explain something to you. You play Mortal Kombat, right? You had a reference to Mortal Kombat. If you're doing a whole bunch of punching, right? What does that matter when it says finish him and Shang Tsung takes your soul? Because I was talking to it the whole round while you was throwing punches. It's different. Your soul is mine. You don't want that. It's not what you want. You saw Lux versus Ichi. Honestly, Lux wasn't that bad. Second round, turbulence. Third round, he got tired. We get that. But the first round and the material in the second was actually potent. I'm mad at Champion didn't do a full breakdown for that battle. And I'm talking about a full breakdown, bar for bar. But the last time I did a point system, it was all these conspiracies. Why he's on a point system for Low Lux versus Suicide? Oh, what's going on? I should have done one. You know what I mean? Still had Geechee winning. Shake my hand. I see it in my chat. I appreciate that. Still had Geechee winning, but it's a lot to be said about what Loaded Lux was saying. You know what I mean? But shout out to you, Rum Nitty. We want that fight. We do want that because we respect you. I think, Rum Nitty is probably, top 3 in my opinion, any year in terms of talent, in terms of skill. And I think defeating you will prove a lot. Belovedhood. Another name he called out. We can go back on Nitty's side now. He called out Hitman Holla. He called out Hitman Holla. The problem with this is Nitty is fire. But I want to quote a very special young man. He's actually probably older than me. Pardon me saying young man. I can't keep doing that. I know I'm getting old, but I ain't getting that old. Pretty sure Hitman's older than me. He did a face-off at UW, I believe, December of 2013. And he's battling more red. He said they don't book him as a venue hold 1,000. And if he's in a venue of 1,000 people, that's very dangerous for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I know you're going to go to his casting performance, which wasn't too favorable in terms of, special content that he provided. However, his Calico battle was actually pretty good. It was good. And it's a little different on a larger stage. When you battle Rex, again, your content was fire. But there's something that sometimes, not all the time, I think Nitty is fire. But against Rex, something gets lost in translation there. Sometimes. A lot of times you blew the roof stage. Nitty versus K-Shine, fire. Tore the house down. Nitty versus T-Top, first 2 rounds, tore the house down. But I'm saying sometimes something gets lost in translation. And I think that's where Hitman Holla can capitalize Be on offense, take advantage of that matchup. So again, I don't think Hitman is coming out unless the crowd is 1,000 or 2,000 people in there. So that's very. I'm not even saying you're gonna lose. I'm not gonna say that. But you got be on your P's and Q's. Be on your P's and Q's for that matchup. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, since it's so debatable, we got to chat here. We're live. We're live. And if you watch this on YouTube, this is already being conducted. See, my comment section is lit. It's already lit on caffeine yet so far. So we going through this live real fast. Who wins? Hitman wins. Nitty wins. Go ahead and vote right now in the chat. Who y'all got? Who y'all got? Who y'all got? What? Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Wow. They're actually picking you, Nitty. It's a whole lot of unity in picking you, Nitty. It's a lot of unity in picking Nitty and picking you, Nitty. Ooh, I like that. I'm about to start being a battle rapper. All right. Okay. They're going with Nitty for that one. All right. I'm at that. But I'm just saying, in a big stage where Hitman Holla battles frequently, it could be a problem. That's all I'm saying. Not even saying who's going to win or lose. I'm not really giving predictions on winners and losers for these matches because they ain't been announced yet. Once it's been announced, I'm like, I think this guy's going to win. And this is why. So this is really just a preview or overview of these matches that may happen in the future. Next up on my list is B-Dot versus Sue Surf. Now, I actually listened to the spaces. This is a very good conversation. These guys was playing chess with each other very good. And I want to give a shout out to B-Dot. Not a lot of people can talk back to Surf. Surf is gifted in the talking aspect. You know what I'm saying? That he's what he does is magical. And I think B-Dot held his own for the most part. I like this matchup. I think this matchup is dangerous for both because if you pay attention to B-Dot's career in the last 2 years, you can probably go back the last 2.5 years. The matchups that you felt he lost or you feel is debatable is matches that he fumbled the pack. That means he had to mess up on his own. Content-wise, material-wise, B-Dot is that nigga. Say that again. Content, material, what you break down, even go back to the Clips battle. There's no, I know what I said. Again, that was our first watch. Second watch, that can go to B-Dot. That can go to B-Dot. Third round, first round, second round, if you got that all clean, oh my God. What's being said? The substance alone. The substance alone. And I feel like the way he's talking to Surf, without even giving away what he's going to talk about, I feel like he feels he has a lot to talk about. And that's dangerous. When a person like B, you got to think, third round versus Charlie Clips. He took something as simple as a jab, getting vaccinated or whatever like that, right? He took something as simple as that, something minute as that, made it into a big deal, where that was arguably one of the best rounds of the night. You understand me? We already knew Joe Biden was going to happen. You did this, you did commercial, cool. But he took something as simple as a jab and him not being on wild and out. So what I'm saying is, if you're going to battle B-Dot, just make sure everything is, up to code. He's like an inspection officer or whatever. He, any little thing you got out that's wrong, he capitalizes. Now, what I say to B-Dot and Sue Surf battle is, Surf on a stage recently has been magical. What he lacked was preparation. He fixed that. Surf has fixed that. He's not slipping up. He's not choking. He's not bringing a half a round back and nothing like that. He's getting through great material, complex round patterns, effortlessly. The man is arguably 8-1 or 9-0. And shout out to France. If you go by the app, he's 9-0. You don't just get that. You don't. It doesn't just happen. That's not a fluke. That means you did something to make that happen that way. And the thing about it, I'm pretty sure Surf is smart enough to have this on the stage. So if you have this on the stage, that's dangerous territories for anybody. Now, I will say this. When B-Dot was on the stage, he was actually pretty good. He actually sold clips. I want to battle you on the stage. And, the second round being what it would have been clear. You can still argue that battle for B-Dot. I'm just saying. He was on the stage. He wowed the stage. Third round, wowed the audience. If you go back to another stage in L.A., him versus EK third round, So we're not going to sit here like B-Dot is not good with a crowd. B-Dot actually is. He actually is. That's another component right there. Will it be in LA? Will it be in LA? There's so many variables to this matchup. So I'm gonna give a winner when the matchup is announced, if it's announced. I don't want to waste my time on giving a deep analysis on who's gonna win and why if it's not gonna be booked. You know what I'm saying? So I would actually want that matchup. I want that matchup to happen. I think that's a very good matchup. And also I want B-Dot versus Chess. Like the dialogue between them two would be crazy. I want obviously B-Dot versus Loaded Lux. I'm talking about that another time, another video. It's fire to me though. I love the B-Dot and Sue Surf conversation though. Speaking of Sue Surf, let me clap it up for this brother. Let me clap it up for Bill Collector and Jack Bull as well, and everybody that's associated with Midnight Madness. Again, it's easy to talk. Shout out Easy the Block Captain, Gutter City as well. Everybody associated with Midnight Madness, it's easy to talk. Execution is the hard part. I can give you a list of things that I'm gonna do, or I can say I might do this, I might do that. You know what? I'm about to make my own PlayStation 5, bro. Watch this. We coming out with the J Black Station 6. Like, it's about to be lit. And then a year passed. Nothing happens. So do you credit me for talking about what I'm gonna do and not doing it? So when the PS6, when the J Black Station never comes out, then what happens? You're a bluffer. You bluffed. You talked a whole bunch of shit, never happened. I credit ideas, but I stamp execution. And from what I'm seeing, everything's lined up for Midnight Madness to happen this week. It's fire to me. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for, before Midnight Madness happens, something that they did. They pretty much build up Yoshi versus Pristavia in the confines of Midnight Madness. It was gassed in the Midnight Madness spaces between Surf and Abra, if I'm not mistaken. And they built the hype. No other surrounding themes. This wasn't a shout out to Uncle Rod, 15 Minutes of Fame, or Hip Hop is Real. It wasn't them arguing outside and they put it on YouTube. No, it went from the spaces, right? The match was built up so good. Remy Ma comes in. Before we get back to Remy Ma, now, if I'm not mistaken, Midnight Madness, nobody's guaranteed no money. Pretty much what it is, you got to fight for that bread on the floor. You have to fight for the bread on the floor. You have to. So that means you're not guaranteed a contract to say you get $2,000 no matter what. You get $3,000 no matter what. That's not what it is. You got to get in there. You have to win. Remy Ma picks this up based on a tweet saying, "Yo, I seen what y'all got going on. This matchup is fire. Yoshi versus Pristavia. This is probably the most money. This is speculation. I'm not trying to get in these girls' pockets. This is actually for praise only. It's only for praise. This is probably the most they'll get paid for a match." This is probably the most Yoshi and Pristavia will ever be paid for a match. Or have been. Pardon me, I don't know their futures. Or have been. That's fire. That's fire. Providing opportunities for sisters? Huh? If this is a component to Midnight Madness where Elise can come and say, "Oh, we like that one." Nana versus Snake Eyes look crazy. I need that. I need that. And they can get actual more money. That's dope to me. So to me, so far, if Remy Ma decides to actually officially take over Yoshi versus Pristavia, Midnight Madness is already a success. You provided opportunities for these ladies, bro. Anybody involved in Midnight Madness, y'all provided opportunities. Now they can feed their kids. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit. Thank you. Shout out to Yoshi and Pristavia. With that being said, I don't think they'll be going on this weekend. I don't think they're going to be battling this weekend based on what I just said. And that's right. So now the question is, does leagues hop into Midnight Madness? This drugs versus true foes. I like this. Let me take this. Is that going to happen more often? We'll see. We'll see. But if I'm a league owner, I'm paying attention to what's popping off and what's being said. Because a lot of times, matchups are booked random. As a person that does a lot of face-offs, a lot of times, these guys don't want to even talk to each other. Like, all right, bro, we're friends. We're best friends. So imagine, Midnight Madness is doing the groundwork for you already, whereas you hop into the space and you see drugs and true foe going at it. Now, as a league, I'm going to put my cameras behind it. It's like, they don't like each other? Ain't they nice? Oh, no, who running Midnight Madness right now? I'll take this one. I'll give you a little 500 or 1,000, whatever it is. I'll give you a little small little fee right there. Let me take this. Because you can sell matchups where it's actual grudge. So if I'm a league owner, all I gotta do is just, who arguing today? All right. Let me just get up there and snatch that. And put official stamp and promo behind this. Can you imagine drugs and true foe facing off in person? What do I know, though? I don't know nothing. Paul, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I'm just so you know, guy that, pretty much majored in marketing. Yeah, the finder's fee. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's lit. So if that's a component to Midnight Madness, I think that's extremely dope. And I congratulate these brothers and sisters for what they've been able to accomplish through these spaces. You know what I'm saying? Tay, notice how they say, I think any league can snatch it up. If you got enough bread, I feel like any league can snatch it. It's called for this. They can snatch it up. On top of that, they're not saying just one league. So I would at least give it a try. And again, respect to true foreign drugs. That's not like a high cost battle, if I'm not mistaken. So I can snatch it up. All you need is like a good 3 people that got a grudge on a card and watch what it do. Get your main event headliner, big name, whatever you need to sell like the whole event. But you need like 2 other grudge matches and they'll be lit. What I'm saying is this making a job easier for the leagues. Now you saying URL. What happened to Geechee? Say, yo, I like this. That's kind of what happened with Henny Man and Snake Eyes. The Riot was smart enough to say, yo, these niggas is arguing. Hold on. These niggas is passionate about what they're saying right now. Hold on. Snake Eyes and Geechee. Hold on. Nobody want to take this shit. Cool. Pick it up. And I guarantee it helped out that pay-per-view. But what do I know? Can we talk about the Rex and Mook diss? Who dissed Rex and Mook? They dropping diss tracks by the minute. What's going on with Rex and Mook? What's going on with Rex and Mook? What happened? Come on. Talk to me. Are you talking about the one from a year ago, bro? Or they have a new one? That was a year ago. You smell like Rex and Mook and Ron Browns. That was a year ago, bro. What are we doing? Or do they have a new one? What are we doing? Come on, man. Salute, man. I talked about that like a year ago, man. I didn't do a reaction, but I talked about it a year ago, bro. Need Flames versus Kid Chaos. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, the whole culture went crazy. I think Mook went crazy on that. And Rex did his thing, so. It just popped up in recommendations, because it's diss track season. And I think that's why everybody should just support everybody for the most part, because in any facet or any aspect of battle rap, if someone's doing good, it actually trickles over to something else. Because how YouTube works nowadays is, okay, when the video's done, I don't know. Listen, I turned off autoplay, but they still autoplay it. Like when you're done an episode of Champion or done an episode of me, I think Math will pop up. Let's say you watch a Math Hoffa show, somebody else will pop up. You watch Battle Rap Trap, somebody else will pop up. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. We'll cut this off though. This live part, this recorded part off. Champion.